Okay, children, welcome back. We are continuing question number 3 of exercise 9.1. Question number 1 and 2 we did in the Zoom class. Today we will be starting question number 3. Okay, so question number 3 is Catherine threw her dice 40 times and noted the number appearing each time as shown below. So it is given here. I am writing it 1, 2, 1, 5, then 5, 2, 1, 3, 2, 6, 6, 3, 5, 4, 1, 6, 6, 5, 3, 1, 2, 5, 5, 4, 2. Children, this is just rough work, okay? 5, 5, 4, 1, 6, 5. Here you can see. Now we have to make a tally mark table and we have to answer some questions. So let's start. We all know a chart or table consists of 3 columns, in which the second column is the tally mark. The first column depends on the question. So you can go to the question, you can see what is this. These are numbers on the dice. So if you want, you can write only numbers, or you can write numbers on the dice. Okay. Now, the third column depends on the first and second column. Like the second column is how many times the number is appearing. So you can write here how many times each number is appearing. Now, in a dice, numbers are from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, right? I am just drawing the lines for my convenience. Okay. Now, let's go to the numbers and make the tally mark. First one, 1, 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 3, 3, 5, 5, 4, 4, 1, 1, 6, 6. Okay, first line over. Go to the second line. 2, 5, 3. 2, 5, 3. 4, 6, 1. 4, 6, 1. 5, 5, 6, 1. 5, 5, 6, 1. 5, 5, 6, 1. Okay? We all remember, no? Fifth line we cut. We discussed this in the Zoom class. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. Then 5, 2, 4, 5. 5, 2, 4, 5. 5, 2, 4, 5. not the question and answer. We are going to answer the questions. Okay, there are certain questions given in the book. The minimum number of times. So minimum number, who's the minimum number of times here? 4. So we are going to write answer A is 4. Then maximum number of times, which is the maximum number of times? The biggest number, 11. That is 5. 5 appeared maximum number of times. 4 appeared minimum number of times. Now children, what is the next question? Find those numbers that appear in equal number of times. So we have to check any number who appeared the same times. That means any common answer? Any common answer? Yes, 7 and 7. That means 1 and 6 appeared same number of times. So your answer is what? 1 and 6. Okay. So this completes question number 3, children. Now we are going to start question number 4. Question number 4 is a pictograph. Okay, we have to see the pictograph and we have to answer the following questions. So question number 4 we are going to do in the book. So here you can write, I think 4, 5, 6 and 7 all have to be done in book. So 4, 5, 6, 7 done in book. Now, following pictograph shows the number of tractors in 5 villages. Okay, you can see the diagram in the book. It is given in page number 192. Number of tractors are given for village A, B, C, D, E and E. Now, children, there's a scale also given at the side, right top of the pictograph. One diagram is equal to one tractor. So you can see for village A, how many tractors are made? For village A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there you can write, after the diagrams, you can write is equal to 6. This will help you answer the questions very easily. Then village B is 5. Then village C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Village C is 8. Then village D is 3. Village D is 3. Then village E is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Village E is 6. Okay. So it was very easy. We have to just count the number of diagrams made, because the scale shows that one diagram represents only one tractor. So now, question we are going to answer. Observe the pictograph and answer the following question. Which village has minimum number of tractors? Minimum number of tractors? Village D. So this is first one. First one is, you can write village D. Fine. No, only 4. Okay. Then which village has maximum number of tractors? So check which one. 8 is maximum. So village C. Then how many more tractors village C has as compared to village B? So village C has how many extra than village B? So that is 8 minus 5, which is equal to 3 more tractors. Okay. So village C is having 3 extra tractors. 22. 22 plus 6 is 28. Very easy. So we'll write here 28 tractors. So children, this completes question number 4. Now we are going to start question number 5. Question number 5 is the number of girl students in each class of a co-educational middle school is depicted by the pictograph. So the classes are given, children, 1 to 8, and the diagrams are given and the scale is given. So let's do it. Give me 1 minute. Let's start. Which one we were starting, children? 5th one, right. Girls. So let's 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 classes, and the scale is showing that one figure represents 4 girls. Okay, so let's see. Class 1 represents how many girls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 into 4 gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into 4 gives us 6 4s are 24 girls. So in class 1 there are 24 girls. Class 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th face is half. Okay, so this is what 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 into 6 plus half. Half of 4 means this. Half of 4 is 2. So 4 6 are 4 into 4. 4 4s are 16. 16 plus 2, 18. So this is 18. So class 2 has 18 girls. Going to class 3. How many faces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 complete faces. So number 5 will be multiplied to 4 girls. 5 4s gives us 20 girls. Then going to class 4. Class 4 has 1, 2, 3 and half face. Half. So this is 3. 3 into 4. Then again 2 plus 2. So 3 4s are 12, 13, 14. 14 girls. Then going to class 5. 5 also has 2 diagrams, and the third diagram is half, children. So 2 diagram means 2 into 4 plus half. How much did we find half? Half means 2. So 2 4s are 8 plus 2 gives us 10. Then going to class 6. Class 6 has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Total 4. So 4 into 4, which gives us 60. Then going to class 7th. Going to class 7th has 3 girls. Complete faces. So 3 into 4, that is 12 girls in class 7. Then going to class 8, 1 and half face. So 1, children, 1 into 4 girls, okay, and plus half. Half means 2. So 4 ones are 4, 5, 6. So 6 girls in class 8. Now what are the answers? You can put a tick mark for the answers, that these are the answers, so that it becomes easy for us to write them for the question. So let's write the question now. Which class has minimum number of girls? Minimum number of girls? Class 8. class 7. How many girls are there in class 7? Class 7 there are 12 girls. So this completes question number 5. Now we will start with question number 6. Again, the sale of electric bulbs on different days of a week is shown below. Each diagram represents 2 bulbs. So there are no half. Okay, we have to just multiply and write, and then we have to answer the following questions. So again, children, just give me 1 minute to erase the board. This is question number 6, no? So it is starting from Monday. Let me see. Monday to Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So each bulb is representing 2. Each diagram is representing 2 bulbs. So there are on Monday there are 6. So 6 twos are 12. Then Tuesday there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 twos are 16. Wednesday there are 4. So 4 twos are 8. Then Thursday there are 5. So 5 twos are will give us 10. Then Thursday finished? Friday there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 twos are 14. Saturday there are 4. So 4 twos are 8. Sunday there are 4, 8, 9. 9 twos are 18. Okay, so now we'll answer the questions. Turning the page, we answer the questions. Observe the pictograph and answer the following question. How many bulbs were sold on Friday? How many bulbs were sold on Friday? 14. On which day were the maximum number of bulbs sold? So which is the maximum number? Answer is Sunday. We are writing in book. See, on which days same number of bulbs were sold? Same number of bulbs. On which day? Wednesday and Saturday, right? Wednesday and Saturday. On which days minimum number of bulbs were sold? Minimum. Minimum means smallest. Acha, the same number of bulbs. Wednesday and Saturday, again the same answer. Wednesday, because it is the same number also and it is the minimum number also. So Wednesday and Saturday. Then if one big carton can hold 9 bulbs, how many cartons were needed in the given week? If one big carton can hold 9 bulbs. So first and foremost we have to find the total number of bulbs sold. Okay. So 12, 16, 8, 10, 14, 8 and 18. Let's add them. 8, 16, 20, 28, 29, 30, 36. how many cartons were needed in the given week. So how many cartons means we are going to divide this 86 by 9 because one carton is carrying 9 bulbs. Okay. So total that is 86 divided by 9. So let's do it here. We all know 9 nines are 81. Now 9 cartons will hold all the 9 bulbs, correct? And what about these? This will also need one more carton for those 5 bulbs. So total how many cartons? 9 plus 1, 10 cartons. And in the 10th carton, the last carton, not 9 bulbs but only and only 5 bulbs will be kept. Okay. Here I am writing it, children, for you all. You will also write the same way. See, 86 divided by 9, you will get 9 cartons plus one more carton for the remainder, that is 5 bulbs. Plus one more carton for the remainder, that is 5 bulbs for the remainder. So equal to how much? 10 cartons. So how many cartons will be needed? 10 cartons will be needed. So this completes question number 6. Now question number 7 is also the same way. Okay, so children, you will be doing your question number 7 as homework. Any doubt you will be asking me personally. Okay, I will clear your doubt regarding question number 7. Suppose if you are not able to do, then now tomorrow we are going to